Welcome to Toma Notas podcast. It's your boy Drew,
And T.
where liquor courage brings honest truth.
Hey, bang, 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 bow,
Bang,
bow,
bang, we
bow.
back, baby.
Ski, the original.
Hey.
Back at it again. Lovely
So-
scene change, first of all. Look at
Scene
this. Welcome to my
change.
house, guys. House tour never coming soon. But lovely patio action. Couple of the plunts, you know what I'm saying?
The
Just a little
T-tours
bit,
to you.
You know, so. But first, we got to bring it back as well. What you drinking on, bro?
Bro, you made me this tequila with some apple juice.
Tequila, apple juice, Sprite ting, you know.
Yeah, a little thing of
I got
thing.
tequila tonic. Cheers, my boy.
Hey, salud.
Cling.
Look at the little mugs, bro. You
Ooh,
fancy
see?
today? Little rose gold.
All right, let's handle some business first. So,
yeah.
Number one, as we mentioned, we're still partnered up with Toma Notas. So 15% off when you go to the website and use Notas 15.
Notas 15. And bro, we got to fix your domino accent. So
First
it's
of all.
domino.
Domino?
There we go.
I thought it was
Toma.
Domino.
No.
Did I say
Bro,
Domino?
you say domino the whole.
Domino.
No, it's Toma Domino.
Domino.
Eso mismo, papi.
Well, excuse me.
Llegate, papi.
Well, you see, even more reason, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we
Once
out here,
again,
bro. You have most Dominican.
Notas 15, 50% off of your order. Link will be in the description below, wherever you see it at. Lovely Dominoes, lovely group. More things coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
What else we got, boy? Oh, we are preparing for our 10th episode. Be ready for it. It's coming soon.
Yes.
We want to make it a big thing, you know what I'm saying? Guests, interviews, fun times. So for every episode leading up to this, we want you guys to ask a question. Be it a statement, be it a question. You need some help. Do whatever.
Send us whatever in our social platforms.
Put it in the DM. Put us in the comments. Put us in the notes. For the real, whatever you do, we will try to answer it and try to find you.
Give you our Notas perspective.
Yeah. Whatever you need some help, you need some advice.
Shoot, if I need help, I call y'all too, boy.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We are a resource, and for the 10th episode, we want to make it special. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
So we missed last week. It was another great week. I think we're gonna start doing this every other week just to keep traction going and still enjoy our lives. But then also, just come out here and give what we do.
Exactly, vibe out. You know.
Yeah, man. So this episode we wanna talk about a little bit of love languages, bro.
Everything, yeah. Love languages, good, bad, in the middle. Do you know your love language?
Yeah, bro. I took the whole test and everything.
Oh man, did you take all of them? Because there's multiple.
Yeah.
There's Myers-Briggs. There's love language. There's.
And I just took the love languages, bro. I didn't go too in depth.
Well,
but
if you want, like I said, for the knowledge out there, there's Myers-Briggs, which is your personality type.
Mm-hmm.
And there's love language, which is like what your love language is, what you're strong at, what you're not strong at.
Right.
Because your personality type affects how you talk.
Right.
And how do you love and yada yada.
Yeah, I didn't get that deep into it, bro.
Dude, there's more, bro.
I'm sure there is.
I'm like ENTP something, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it in the comments. I'll figure it out. It's like letters, and each letter defines something else. It's a lot, but it's cool, bro.
If you want the test, let us know.
Bro, link it too. You know what I'm saying? Health, mental health is wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, salud.
But now, what's your love language, dude?
Man,
give
bro.
me your strongest and your weakest.
Strongest and my weakest, bro. So, my top two is physical touch and quality time. My weakest, golly, I think would be like, I don't really need words of affirmation and I don't really need gifts.
That's funny. I think we're similar yet different because my strongest two are going to be quality time and words of affirmation.
Okay.
My strongest. And then my least is probably gifts. I mean, never mind. I guess we close because gifts don't mean, what are you going to give me that's going to make me feel better? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's really how I look at it.
Yeah.
Like with me, it's just like quality time is basically it's like a gift.
Right. Yeah.
So that's how I kind of look.
But
at
that's
it.
different. Like for me, let me put another level on you. My one of my other lowest is physical touch. I'm not really a toucher.
Really?
No.
Oh, you don't okay.
I literally there'll be times I'm like no me toque because it's not. I don't like it. Like for me just being around people.
Yeah.
Like. Funny story. I never talked about this, but it always made me laugh. For me and Chris, that's probably one of my people in the longest in Orlando. I don't really give him hugs.
Who?
Chris A? Yeah.
Really?
It's very rare. I don't dap him up.
I dap him up.
I
know.
know.
Give him the bro hug.
It's only because like for me, like that is something that has my heart on my heart.
Oh, but
it's different. And it's different. Like for him, I've never needed that for him because we've just been so in each other's space since I've been here for almost 10 plus years. So no, just being there is cool. So every time I hug him, I feel like a little weird. I'm like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong because I'm like, ew, how am I doing this? Same thing. My family, no. Which is funny because my mom is a hugger, but I'm not.
Yeah, I remember you brought that up in another episode too. The whole entire thing with that.
Yeah, dude, it's funny. So I'm learning to give more because definitely even though it's not my strength, I still need to give it.
Yeah, because like that's when you start learning that you have to start giving other people's love
Right.
languages too, and yada yada.
Facts.
But nah, man, there's so many different avenues with like physical touch and quality time that I had no
Makes
idea.
my head spin, bro. That's your realm, bro. It's weird.
Nah, man, like with me, like I didn't realize like there's different points of quality time. Like my quality time is just spending time with people, but other people's quality time could be like, hey, I just want this one-on-one moment,
or doing something.
Because
I thought being around somebody was cool, but they're like, no, let's do something, like go out and like maybe like take a walk or that, because it's different. Me just sitting there and us doing something is different to some people.
Yeah.
And
I get that at perspective times, you know what I'm saying? But like what fills my cup for physical touch or quality time could be different to somebody else who has the same love languages, but what they need is different than what I can give.
Dude, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think you have what's your strongest love language you can kind of translate? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think you have one that you're the best at giving?
Oh, ooh. You know what? I always thought it was quality time, but then again, I guess it's wrong because I wasn't choosing the right way to spend the quality in the time they wanted.
Facts. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I thought I was great at quality time, but because it wasn't what they wanted, it wasn't the quality they were expecting.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say because communication isn't a love language, right?
Communication.
It's not?
I think that's considered quality time, bro.
Okay, yeah, because I would say like that and words of affirmation I thought would be my best,
Yeah.
right? But like you said, if you think you're so focused on how you do it, if I think I'm the best because it's shown to be good and someone has it differently, it may be good but not good enough.
Right.
So they'll be like, oh, I mean, cool. Like, and you think you're just chugging. You think you're doing great. And then suddenly, boom, there's an issue. And you're like, dang.
Yeah, you just hit that road
what
bump.
did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it wasn't me, baby.
Right? Like, oh, God, like I can't imagine all the times that we talked about just something going wrong. Me, you, all our boys were just like, damn, man. Like, yo, we just this one thing.
I think it's just life, bro. In life, you just keep understanding the other individual.
Right,
Yeah.
dude.
That's why relationships are
hard.
It's hard, bro.
Dude, I'm blessed, you know,
Yeah.
to have the ability to have one, you know what I'm saying? But just understanding what it means is hard, dude. It is.
That's why I'm back to being single.
This guy. But I would say just relationships in general, be it with friends, family, something other, it's a blessing. It really is. Just the ability to have that opportunity to really delve into someone's life. Dude, yesterday I just had a brain blast moment. I was thinking about it and I'm like, dang, I always thought that the way I thought about some things is different, right? I'm like, oh man, what was me? I'm just not good at translating my emotions. And I was talking to a friend. They're like, yo, think about this. Do you talk better with guys or girls? And I'm like, I mean, I think I'm pretty good with everybody. But like, no, like when you're down and out and something's wrong. Who? I'm like, my boys. And they're like, well, it's because they're men. And I was like,
but I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy to say that though, because it's the same thing. Like girls tell me all the time that they have better interactions or when they're having issues to talk to a guy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because for me, I think like since they're men, they understand your struggle more. And maybe I guess if it's a girl talking to guys, since they don't understand, they have a better like. They can look at it with a different lens.
We need a special guest out here for like we need another girl to come out here and
coming soon auditions. You know what I'm saying? Comment below as well. Why you think you should be on the podcast? Let us know.
Let us know because I think we need that perspective. Because what I've heard in the past is that girls don't like to talk to girls because they're too catty and they don't give like the right advice.
Right.
Or they're just like low key jealous of your situation and
which is what I don't get. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I'm a straight shooter in whatever I do. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's bad or good, I try to make sure like I can. Even if I don't get something, I can tell you from my standpoint, this is what it is. Period.
Right.
And if it's different, that's okay. I want to learn.
I just keep it 100 with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to be less, dude. Like, I mean, I've definitely met people who don't. And that affects them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a weird thing. But speaking of keeping it 100 and bad things, let's switch it. What's your biggest icks, dog? We always see these videos with girls and they're like, ugh, things they don't like, and they're like men breathing, and guys are like, wow, okay.
Golly, icks, bro.
The first time I saw that was like they had a video and some dude was asking girl, what's your biggest ick? And she's like, oh, smoking hookah. Hookah is gay, and I was like,
ugh, hurt.
Wow.
Dang,
they're
out
like,
the window.
First of all, shout out to whatever you may be, you know what I'm saying? But like, I like hookah. I'm a cisgendered, normal, straight guy. Not normal, but like, normal as I can be. But like, yeah, I like hookah, bro. I ain't trying to have no icks for that. You know
what's funny, bro? I just like, I started getting hookah too. So no, that hurt my soul.
You're welcome, bro.
Salud, man.
Hookah around the world. You know what I'm saying? I try to give it. Sorry, back on topic.
Yeah.
So what's your biggest? Ick is the new school way of saying turn off. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
What's your biggest turn off?
Biggest turn off for me, bro, is someone who, dang man, biggest turn off, bro.
Should be easy, bro.
I know I guess it's hard to say because icks, like, is it like a physical ick or is it like an ick like they don't like trust issues,
bro? It could be anything.
Trust issues, it's an ick. Is it?
In what sense? It could be.
I mean, because I'm over here just thinking about like I mean, what there's noises people make or like certain giggles.
Facts. Let's go. Let's go topical to get deeper. Yeah, for that's definitely noises, bro. Chewing with your mouth open.
Oh God,
you'd be surprised that to this day people still do it.
Like a cow.
No, I mean yes, but like something small, bro. Like they eat some good food, and I know, yo, you not paying attention. It's so good, mouth open on one time.
Okay, biggest ick. Okay, I got it. Came back to my memory, bro. Burping, but like out of nowhere, like mid sentence, you just go here talking. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, what?
Just like burping in general.
Burping, like I mean, you can burp,
control their bodies, bro.
Bro, but if you're talking mid sentence, you'll be like this. Hey, how you doing? I was like,
excuse me.
I was like, you didn't even say excuse me, because continue the conversation like nothing happened. Like, girl, I just saw you.
Like, funny enough, like you remember back in high school,
yeah,
we used like burp on command,
yeah,
that stuff like that. I hate it, bro. And I'm like, what the heck is happening? They just burp.
I'm like, bro,
that's what it reminds me of when you say burping is ick.
I can't, like, that's something that's always like a pet peeve of mine, like a little ick that's like it doesn't deter me all the way, but it's like after you get to know somebody for a bit, then they start bringing it out. I'm like, girl, you should have burped at me the first day. I would have been like,
so funny, bro. What's another? For me, it's being rude. Because people don't understand that, being rude is levels. Right. Sometimes you should, because if something's happening, you need to like demand something, or you need to make sure that you're being respected. Got it. Mm-hmm. But like being rude out the blue, like you and me have seen many a person in our lives. We're just like, why would you do that?
Okay, so side note, are you the person at a restaurant when you get your food wrong, do you just keep the food or you send it back?
Okay.
Bro, I keep that. I'd be like, you know what? I understand it's been a rough day. If it's completely wrong, then I'll say something. I
used to be the guy that just said, I'm going to eat it. I'm just going to eat it metaphorically and literally. But now not. At least I'll say, hey, this is an issue. Like, I won't ask for it back or I'll get a new one maybe. If they suggest it, cool. But I'll say, hey, just so you know, this is wrong.
Right.
Same thing if someone takes it to a point to go above and beyond. If you're the person that takes an issue and like explodes it, like,
yeah, I'd be like,
yeah, I'm like, wow.
I'd be like, relax. Getting small. I'd be like, I'm not with that person.
Like talk to your manager person, bro. Can I speak to your manager?
That's my sister, bro. My sister is like that, and I'm like, I know we look the same, but that is not my.
like this is an issue, and I told you about it, but can I speak to your manager because now I really got to talk about it. And you're like, okay.
Oh my gosh, man, you're about this another level.
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah, I'm just here to enjoy my time.
Okay, all right. Let's stop being negative. What's your biggest turn on? What's an anti-ick, bro?
Anti-ick, communication. An anti-ick, bro,
your biggest,
God, okay, give me yours so I can have like a little.
Communication is big. I would say confidence.
Ooh, confidence is strong
because it's not really about like thinking you're the shit. But if you place yourself in a situation that you feel the most positive, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. I if you remember, there's one person that in our life, that really had, despite the bad and the good, had confidence. I really respected the heck out of her. You know what I'm saying? Despite whatever happened, I was like, you know what you're doing, man. Like, cool. You a writer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's because you don't see it that often. You know what I'm saying? It's like a characteristic. You can't learn it,
bro. I mean, like, yo, when you see somebody walk into a room, I'm like, okay, she's a 7. Then she walks into the room with like the whole confidence level to the next tier. Like, yo, I know who I am all the way. I'm like, yo, is she glowing?
But it could be too much though. When you're too confident, it's dialed up and you're like, uh-oh. And then you're like...
No, I mean, so there's a difference between confidence and being cocky.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, confidence, you can see that it what's the word? Exudes? No, it's like, what's the other word?
Exudes.
Yeah, you can see it's coming off them. They like, but they're still humble.
Because the place where I even learned this was the dance scene. You know what I'm saying? When I went to my many congresses and socials, and when I used to do like every single day in a week, I would go and you dance with people and you dance with girls and you're like, well, thank you. It was a cool dance, but like maybe it wasn't the best. But they're just like, thanks.
I'm like, bitch.
And you're like, wait a minute.
She just tapped my shoulder saying,
I try my best. And maybe it was good, bad, whatever. But it was pretty good. You want to be like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, hey, just enjoy the dance, smile.
Nah, bro, if they end it early.
Oh, Lord. You knew you was dancing the rest of the night. The
girls are just like,
They go back. They all go back to the bathroom. They talk. They're like, "Oh, don't dance with this guy."
Reach for a hug, got a handshake, bro.
Reach for your dead ass. Oh man,
dude, do you remember that time where I was dancing and some girl? I think you were there. It was you and Chris. Mm-hmm. Some girl thought I was trying to be too extra. And she's like, stop! Oh God,
I don't think it was me, bro.
Oh my God! Well, I'll explain the story. So I was dancing, having a good time. I don't dance as much as I used to, but one day was just a really good dancing day, right? Mm-hmm. I was excited. I was there was this group of people that I knew one, but I didn't know her friends. So pleasure to meet you, I'm Austin, whatever. Yeah. We're all dancing, and when I dance and I have a good time, I just want to do dance. You know what I'm saying? If you're good or bad, doesn't matter. I'm like, let's do it. And one girl I remember, her friend, we're just talking, and she's like, hey, show me how to do this. I'm like, oh, hey, I got you, girl. Do this, do that, do that. She's like, this is dope. I'm like, high five, boom. Her friend, I'm like, hey, do this, do that, do that. Yo, you're doing great. Hey, give me this little spin. Help me out. And then she was just like, stop. Stop telling me what to do.
Okay. I remember that one, bro. I remember that one.
I was like, that was my ick. I was like, huh?
Oh, back leading's ick too to me.
Huh? Bro, I was shook. And I was like, Drew.
Yeah, bro. Help. I remember that one.
And I was just like, I'm so sorry. What did I do wrong? Can you talk to me? Help? And she's like, no, it's okay. And her friend's like, yo, my dog, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, that's what I think is when you're too confident.
Yeah. No, that's too confident, too cocky.
Dude, it was weird. I was like, if I goofed, I'm sorry. Let me know what I did wrong so I can do better for the next time. She's like, no, there is no next time. And I was like, okay. Well.
You know what happens too, bro? Is people look at me and then they see me in the dancing or whatever, and they're like, oh, this guy is cocky, or he's like, oh, he's super, because I just have an RBF face. Mm-hmm. But then when I dance and I smile, they're like, oh, he's a nice guy.
Dude, I got an RH face, bro. Rest in happy face, bro. I'm just at all times. People want to talk to me for no reason. I hate it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. When I just walk around, I just have a natural, I just look like I'm mad.
Yeah.
But then when I'm when I'm with my people or I'm out dancing, you actually see me smile, see me having a good time. Like, oh, he's actually a good person, or he's actually chill. And then the whole dynamic changes. Oh, he's just confident.
Facts.
I'm like, well,
facts.
Get to know the book.
Same thing. But you remember me from before. People are like, damn, bro, you probably still just as good. I'm like, nah, shorty. I'm not.
I'm rusty AF right now, bro.
Give me some grace. I'm trying to get back into this, bro. And like you said, it's not really something that I think about. I'm like, dang, I could really just, if I was just as good before, I could be making it happen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's life. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean it's just what it is nowadays. But yeah, man, that was my ick, bro. My ick.
What's your So it was communication, right?
Yeah, it was communication.
Oh, you didn't tell me yours, bro.
I mean, confidence that's a strong one.
Thanks, bro. What's another one?
That's a strong one, man. Confidence is a strong one. Dang, bro, I really don't know. Because I mean, there's not.
You can say funny. You can say caring.
Holds conversations.
Ooh, that's good. That's communication, bro. That's another form.
You're right.
What about what do you call it? Makes their own time. You know what I'm saying? For example, if we're hanging out, and we're doing our own thing, they're comfortable. What's the word for comfortable? They're comfortable enough with themselves that they don't have to think that if you're not investing time in them, that they are not wanted.
Oh, so they're confident in themselves, they know. Yeah.
It's a little different, you know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Because one thing I hate is that if you're hanging out with, even it can be with friends too, and you think that just because you don't spend time with them, that means that you don't care about them.
Right.
They'll be like, oh, what's up? And you're like,
I hate silence.
That's big.
Like I'm saying, if someone can actually, if you can,
someone who can fill a room to talk.
Yeah, fill a room. Keep me engaged.
Yeah. Not everyone has the ability to kind of draw people in.
Exactly.
Which is why I hate that I'm so good at this, bro. Mm-hmm. I just naturally communicate. But as you know, in a given day, if we're just chilling, I don't really talk that much. No, but if
you wait till the weekend, boy,
exactly.
You become somebody else.
No,
become tea, baby.
If I'm just around my people, I'm just having a good time, I'm naturally more effervescent. I talk to people,
Yeah.
But I think that's not a necessity. I don't need to, I told you before, if I dated myself, I would hate it.
Yeah.
I don't want two bubbly people in my life, bro.
I'm completely opposite, bro. Like,
would you date yourself, bro?
I wouldn't date myself. I did a female version of
That's what I'm saying.
I know. Nah, man, I wouldn't date myself per se. Like, I definitely would want to date somebody who has some differences, but a lot more similarities than differences.
Okay, then let me slide to this. I've been thinking about this too. Do you think there's a prerequisite number of similarities you need with a person to be with them?
Oh, fuck yeah. Excuse my French. I say that.
Why?
Because
for me, my original thought was no.
Well, bro, because everyone always thinks you have to be with your yang. Like, you're supposed to be your opposite to make you a better person.
Right.
I'm like, nah, man. Like, if I find someone who is similar to me, that's going to help me grow. It's like having two heads.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, I just feel like, because if we end up doing things that we both like, more similarities,
right,
then I'll have fun times. But if I'm with somebody completely opposite and they want to do something way off key that I would never do, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go over there and automatically have like a damn, I don't want to be here mindset.
Right. See, I that's what I think as well when I think about that side. But then for me, my first answer was no, because if they have your same strengths, they'll have your same weaknesses. Right.
Right.
And I don't want to be with someone who has the same faults as I do. Because it will, like I said, will be
but that's what I mean.
But bad.
But that's what I'm saying. That you will want somebody who has like most of your similarities, but then they have some of your differences as well. So
I don't know, man. Like I feel like I've learned I've had the most, I guess, enriching experiences when I talk to people that were the most different from me. You know, once again, I don't suggest it because, as you also know, it ended pretty badly.
Yeah.
Right. But I think I learned the most. You know, I think definitely now I would want more similarities, but not a lot.
Well,
I think.
Well, in the past, I did the same thing. I dated a lot of people who had way different, because I always thought the whole yin to yang thing. But now that's when I've realized I start gradually going to more people that have more similarities than like I do.
You wanted messy. I got you, dog. What was your biggest ick from your past relationships? Just give
burping.
me one. He said I said it,
and I have no idea. I have no idea, bro. Like, it's where it's like almost all of them had the same thing. I'm like, do y'all like?
Oh, bro.
I'm like, do you all just have the?
Bro, you make them so comfortable, dog.
Bro, nah, man. Like, I know there was one, like, she would drink a water bottle. She'd drink a water bottle,
right?
And when she drink it, it's like she's gulping. So I'm like, when she's drinking the water, she's gulping. And I'm like, you ever wonder that's why you burp? And she's like, no, it's just how we drink water. What do? I did an example. I got the water bottle. I gulped the water. I was like, made me burp. I'm like, see, it's a chain reaction. If you drink like a regular person, you're not going to burp like that, B.
He said I said what I said.
I said what I said. I'm going to step down. Burping, bro. Like, that's honestly, man, boy. That right there was probably like tasted cake for me, man.
That's so funny.
And I mean, because it's just like mid-sentence. Like, I don't know. I can't do it, bro. That's like in my past relationships, like a couple of them had the burp issue.
Right.
A couple, so
did
too.
I have something? I don't know. I think, like I told you before, they're all just so different that I can't really pin something down. I would say, oh, man.
And like you're saying, though, just to cut back on that, like I had like my last couple girlfriends, like we had similarities, but there was those differences that completely took us off the key. I thought like we were super similar, and there was those certain differences that was like, we ain't gonna work out.
Oh, okay, no, this is not really relevant, but like I think the ability to separate us, right? Like I definitely. When I was younger and I would see couples all like linked up, arm in arm, and like hand in hand, and like fucking pinky to pinky.
Are you PDA?
No, not at all.
I'm not PDA like that.
When I see that, I'm like, I don't need that. And when I saw that people might need it, I was like, ew. Like,
bro, you never. Okay, so let me tell you something. You know what, bro? Like I was 2 years celibate.
Okay.
And what you call that? Ran to this girl, right? Good times, everything like that. Bro, this is the first and last time I ever made out with a girl in the club. I never thought I'd be that guy, bro. Made out with a girl in the club.
DJ gotta fall in love.
You know what? And I think that was when the same time that song came out, bro. We old as hell. But
and then we walked in and side to side.
Side to side. Yeah, bro.
You the chin lift, bro.
Oh, Lord, man.
Touch the chin and go, ooh, done.
Golly. Yeah, no, bro. It was a whole, like, I never thought I'd be that guy. Because I'm not a PDA or like that. Like, yeah, I hold your hand, stuff like that. But I'm not like somebody who's going to be in mid-public doing a whole makeout sesh.
I feel like, so uncomfortable, bro.
Nah, that's not me.
That's funny. But what... Oh, God. I can't even like.
I guess that's the ick. If someone's too PDA, like it's not. Well,
true.
Just someone who is not in the same comfort level as I am. So like, yeah.
Now there we go.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna say that too. Like
King, king.
being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, of course, not everyone can suddenly just be somewhere and just be relaxed and flowing. But just if you're so tight.
Yeah.
Right. Then how can I interact with you? How can my friends interact with you?
Mm-hmm.
I can't put you someplace that I like or to show you the people that I love and who want to meet you if you're so closed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the worst part is that if I want to build with you,
you gotta be with more people.
Yeah, I can't build with you if it's just you and me looking at each other the whole time.
Oh, facts.
Dude, okay, that was my biggest from my past. Was that if it was we were so content with just each other.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I feel like I need so many different things. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I need with my friends. I need even myself, right? By myself. And if you're not cool with those three things, then it'd be a problem. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are like, "Oh, why you like being alone?" And I'm like, "Nah, girl. Like sometimes I am better for you when I'm better for myself. So I need the times to kind of be chill,
right?"
And they're like, "Oh, that just means you don't like me." And I'm like, "Okay."
Okay, so digging into that, like, do you think you get like later on? Let's say whole marriage things comes on, y'all come around the corner. Do you think that's still going to be the same thing? We're going to need a day of.
That is the thing that I've struggled with to this day. I don't know. That's something that, of course, I need to talk to a therapist about your mental health as well. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, hey, he just might just let you know if we get married. I need to have the office for myself.
That's though. I don't want no shared office, bro. But I think it can be done in a healthy way. We can have our separate spaces in a home, in a relationship, and still be good for each other in that sense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you have the girls' night, you have the guys' night.
Yeah, I think not being able to enrich yourself and be better, I can be better for you. Mm-hmm. If I have a partner and I don't know how to reflect on my actions for me and I need you to reflect, then I'm not growing. I'm not growing as a person. I'm growing as an us, which is dandy and fine. But something happens, then what? If we have an argument, then we're not on the same side all the time.
Right. Are you going to walk out?
Yeah, we have to understand each other. Dude,
are you leaving me again?
Thank the Lord I haven't had anyone walk out, but we've had friends that talked about it, that people, if someone walked out on me, once again, I've learned in therapy that if you're arguing, there's only a set amount of time before it gets unhealthy, right? Because you can only talk about one thing for so much, and then circle and circle and circle.
In my youth, in my youth, I had somebody walk out. My first girlfriend had somebody walk out on me, and I was over here. Always had the concept like, don't just leave when in bad. Like have to communicate. I'm over there behind her, like, yo, what's going on? Why you leaving?
Why you acting like this?
Why you walking like that?
Like, so what I've learned is that's natural because you just reached your limit.
I was a jealous guy when I was young,
but it's okay to say it.
Yeah,
but when we don't, that's an issue.
Yeah.
You're just like, I just can't do this. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I do?
But I would say when I was younger, I was mad jealous too. Super.
What I do appreciate about the dancing, bro, is that my jealous level, like once I got into the dancing, completely flopped. Like now it's like, it's a dance. It is what it is.
Yeah,
like, I stopped caring because, like, if you are dating somebody and you are in the dance scene, like you know when someone's really just trying to dance or they're going hard. But at the same time, I don't even view it like that no more. I'm like, hey, I'm here just to have a good time. It's a hobby, and then I'm going back home to my shorty. Like it is what it is.
When I first moved here from up north, my first girlfriend in Florida was into dancing. That's why I got introduced to it. Yeah, and she had someone that she danced with all the time. That was her partner that she danced with in performances. And I wasn't jealous, I was just confused. I was just like, because I didn't even know. I didn't even know what the dancing was. So I was just like, can you help me understand this? You know what I'm saying? And then she did. And I'm like, oh, nice. Right? And then now that helped me understand how to interact with it. Because this is something that's culturally not of my culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing, but just to kind of indoctrinate that and be welcoming and then kind of understand it and then expound upon it when I dance myself was dope. It was such a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right. Jealousy is not even in the vocabulary.
Yeah, it's not anymore. Like,
what's the point?
I'm Gucci now.
I once again, that's the part that I kind of take with me is that I'm so good with myself that what am I jealous about?
Exactly.
I mean, of course, everyone has their moments. Of course. Yeah. Of course. I know the things I have to work on for myself. Mm-hmm. And if I see something out in the streets, some perfect person comes up, talks to someone I'm talking to. Yeah, sure, I guess, but like, I can't even imagine. Like, I wouldn't care. You know
what it is, bro? I don't even care when that happens. Like, when I'm on the street, like, look, if you're going to date somebody who's a 10 or an 8 or whatever, and they're bad, like, people going to look at them. You know what you're getting into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why my jealous level just stopped. I'm like, well, hey, if she's with me, she's out here, she's going to act how I would act.
I would say the moment where I remember one time before when I was younger, when I was jealous, was when we didn't communicate. Because out the blue, I was talking to this girl, and she was like, "Oh, hanging out with my friend, whatever, doing our thing." I'm like, "Oh, cool, whatever."
Yeah.
And then boom, she stopped talking to me, literally for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Huh? What happened?" She's like, "Oh, hang out with my friend." I'm like, "Okay, you're not gonna talk to me. You're not gonna call me. You're not gonna update me. What's good?" She's like, "I don't know. What do you need from me?"
You decline my FaceTime?
Yeah, I'm like, "What do you need from me?" She's like, "Well, I'm just hanging out. What's the deal?" I'm like, "Yeah, but can you at least like talk to me first and let me know what's going on and just not go ghost and then pop back up with my friend and then period.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow."
Yeah.
No, see you never. And I'll be like, "No, that's stupid. That's not fair to me."
Right.
And she's like, "Well, I don't get what you're saying." And I'm like, "Now we got a problem." You know what I'm saying?
No.
Argument ensued.
I feel that, but yeah, man, that's the big ick was jealousy.
Right.
Jealousy is a big ick.
All right. Well, the next level of beyond the icks, what makes you stop talking to someone? So the final ick, you know what I'm saying? Well, what makes you just pack it up?
What makes me just pack up and go ghost?
Yeah. Or even better,
Yeah.
when you go on ghost, do you need to tell someone?
Sheesh.
Do I need to inform you?
Okay, so I feel so like respectfully. Like I feel like you talk to the individual and you're supposed to grasp each other, but when it gets unhealthy to the point they don't want to let go, that's when you have to start ghosting and stop communicating, because you realize that the person's not going to move on from you unless you stop communication. And then boom, you start ghosting. That's when I believe ghosting is good. Now, like, did I used to ghost in the past badly? Yeah,
of course.
Like there was times where I
I got you. No. I had a thought in my head. Do you think ghosting is a skill you use less when you become more emotionally mature?
No.
No. Why?
Because I feel like no matter what happens, there's always going to be the individuals out there that are not going to want to confront.
True.
The rejection. Confront rejecting somebody. They'd rather just slide out and just be the phantom.
Right.
And if you don't feel like you destroyed somebody's day, you stop communication, you're not going to feel bad. But as soon as you go in there and say, hey, or you don't say, you say, hey, this is over, then you feel the other person's emotion, and then it bothers you because you feel like a bad guy. But then some people will just go ghost, because if you go ghost, you lose that whole sentiment, the whole emotional connection, and it doesn't bother you at all because you already lost it.
True.
A lot of times people go ghost is because they're already done.
Yeah.
Or they've been done like a month and you just didn't know how to end it.
I think about like that. I think about like if this is truly the state where someone goes ghost, then it's already been dead.
Yeah.
So if that final step happens, I know that's it. So I'm like, this is it. Like once it happens, I'm like, well,
like I ghosted in the past, man. It was a bad ghost. Like it was a ghost where there's things I shouldn't have done, but we almost got to like a certain period, like of where we shouldn't have reached at that moment in time, and then I had to go ghost because she started getting too attached, and I wasn't at that point to be attached with her.
Have I ghosted?
It was
someone?
Yeah, I was young.
I've been ghosted plenty of
times.
bro,
plenty of times, bro.
A magnitude, bro.
We should have been the Ghostbusters. Should have been the Ghostbusters for Halloween, bro.
Shout out. You know what I'm saying? What's that little ghost? I thought the ghost name was Ick. No, it's called Grimer. That's why. I was like, the little.
What's that big poster? What is it? The Pillsbury Doughboy, the big old the tire guy.
Yeah, tire dude. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I feel like, in my opinion, ghosting is a skill that occurs less once you communicate more. You know what I'm saying? Because if you finally get to the point where you can kind of understand someone's emotions, let me put this on the record. I'm going to have a stone slab. I'm going to carry it around to people. Emotions will not always be good. Period.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't handle those healthily, then it's going to end up hurting you. Whether it's you're being ghosted, whether it's you say something to someone else and don't understand the depth of that problem, or you fight. Emotions are not always good, and how you handle that is how you handle anything.
Right. But let me tell you this, though. Like, I had a relationship where we communicated well. Everything was good. We ended it mutually.
Right.
Like, everything was great. But feelings were still involved.
Right.
Other person couldn't move on unless she stopped speaking to me. So then she had to go ghost in order to help herself heal.
True.
So that's what I mean. Like, there's good ways to ghost. Like,
but going ghost is not saying it.
I mean, that's right. I guess you can say this. It's not really ghosting then, but hold on. She went ghost. Then like, a couple weeks later, it's more like, hey,
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm back.
nah, bam, break up mutually. Stays communicating. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, blocked on Instagram.
Tumbleweed.
Just ghosted. Then a couple weeks later, it's like, hey, sorry, just to let you know I did do this, but it's because I needed to move on and heal. So she ghosted me in a sense, but then came back in the future and was like, hey, I'm sorry I did that because I said I wouldn't, but I just needed it for myself to progress forward.
True.
So maybe later on in life we can communicate and have a talk and keep things up. But if I keep seeing you and you doing fun things without me, it just doesn't help me.
Bro,
move
that's
on.
my biggest. Let me go back because I'm thinking about social media, bro. Like I don't. If you make that your focus, that's so stupid.
Yeah,
like I think because my social media is for music, positive quotes, and the homies.
And
like that's it,
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Like it's just not that important to me. But I understand that sometimes you need certain things. That's fine. But if it's your whole life, like you and I know a couple people that have made it. Once again, making Instagram your career, even better. It's your career.
Yeah, it's your career. Yeah, sure.
But if it's to a point where it's not your career, but you think it's something that you need to validate yourself.
Oh no! Or like what happens with social media though, bro, is that you just you tell all your life into social media,
right?
And I'm like, bro, you're giving your whole entire.
I say so little on social media. I'm trying to get better.
I stay on the DL.
I'm trying to get better because I deserve, or the people that I care about deserve things, and if they want social media, then I should give them that. You know what I'm saying? But like, social media is so weird to me, bro. But I can expound beyond that, like just needing an over need of validation. That's a big
and
me,
but that's somebody's love language. What is that love language?
Oh, that's true. What is
that? What is that one? Is that words of affirmation?
Yeah.
And that's.
But if it's to a point that was like above and beyond,
bro, like a lot of influencers or people that are like in the modeling scene, like they do that just they feel like they need to.
I would imagine
have people tell them, hey, you're beautiful.
That's validation.
Hey, you're this validation. Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like,
crazy out here
you and I know a couple folks that like are on the Instagram. Like once again, I don't know any like super fans people, but we know a couple that have a good base, and they would rather ask Instagram or social media if they look pretty than just talking to us.
Oh man, biggest pet peeve. Don't ask me.
That's why I said it.
Don't ask me. Hey, what am I? Should I wear this or this? I'm like, hey, baby, you look great in anything, but I like this one on the left. 3 minutes pass. What did you just post on social media? I'm asking all my followers, should I wear red or white? I'm like,
man. I would say though, maybe my my social media just life has been so weird because probably when I was younger, Facebook was still pretty fresh and new. Yeah, and we were all about like putting your social your relationship status on there. Right?
Yeah, MySpace was my thing, boy. I used to have the whole Icebox.
I wasn't that cool when I was a kid, so I jumped on MySpace right when it was ending and didn't understand it.
MySpace, I had my whole snowflakes coming down. I had Icebox from Mario and So Sick playing on music videos in the background. What boy? I was the Ice King.
So Facebook started. I got the thing. I had a girlfriend at the time when I started college, and we were a little bit on the rocks. Yeah. And then out the blue, we, in one of us changed our relationship status from in a relationship with to single. Oof. And everybody went crazy. Her family started unfollowing me in droves.
Golly.
You know what I'm saying? I freaked out, and I was like, what is happening? All that. And that probably like made me jaded to
probably
social media, like for now.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Because is that click of a button and a status really affect me that much? And then from now on, I just don't really care.
That's what happens when you're younger, but you start caring about what everyone. You have to. It's a big
validation.
There has to be a diagnosis for that.
So no, it probably is. I would assume. So that's why I think because ghosting is the same thing. Ghosting is needing like validation for something. If you can't get it from yourself, so if you can't get it from that person, then you're gonna get it from somewhere else. You're gonna leave. Mm-hmm. That's what I think it is. So when that happens to me, of course it sucks, but I'm just like, I just couldn't give them what they needed.
I ghost, bro. Like when I used to ghost in the past was because they couldn't, like, they would keep on messaging me afterwards, and I'm like, it's not healthy for the both of us to keep on doing this. Let me go.
He's a phantom. He's
gone. Lord. But no, that's not me anymore, y'all. That's not me. That was the past.
We're trying to be better.
Yeah.
But I
communicate better, y'all.
Communication is key, man.
Facts.
But let's wind this down, bro.
Yeah, man.
What's a quote? Give me a quote, dog.
A quote, don't burp. And don't burp mid-sentence all the time. Drink your water like a normal person. Let me stop.
Don't burp.
Don't
Don't burp. That's my quote today. Don't burp.
Man, be a lady.
Oh, treat her like a lady. What's my quote?
Man.
Gosh, I don't know.
I could say too, bro.
Confidence is key, bro. Maybe that's it. Like,
Confidence.
even if you're not confident,
Yeah.
you telling me that, you communicating about your level, like, then I'll know.
Yeah.
I can only go as far as you can go. Be it friendship, relationship, anything. Be confident in your mess. Be confident in your good. Be confident in your bad.
Be confident in your choices.
Just your confidence is key, bro.
Facts.
Like,
That's a good one. Confidence is key,
dude,
bro.
mess. All right, let's talk about the business again. Once again, Notas 15 for your domino needs. Link below.
Toma, domino.
Toma, Dami. No.
Domino. We gonna learn today.
Domino.
Toma.
Toma.
Yeah. Domino. There we go.
Domino.
Yeah.
Domino.
Yeah. Toma domino, papi. Ahí. Lord, yeah, but Notas 15. You'll see the link.
Domino needs. You know what I'm saying? Once again, ask us any questions you want. Be it good, be it bad, be it affirmation, be it just, hey, nice to meet y'all. Well, I don't know. How tall are you? I don't know. Ask whatever you want.
Ask whatever you want.
Questions.
We will like if there's any females out there that want a guy's perspective on certain situations, put it out there. Episode 10 will be a good one.
Let us know. Episode 7 right now is coming up. Be ready.
But yeah, y'all, we out.
Thank you so much, guys.